It's the Rush, Utah high school sports every day. Here we go. Brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Trust the boys that sell GE and Samsung at AWP. They've been supporting Region 9 athletes for over 25 years at AWP. We're taking a look at the Region 6 champ, Alta Hawks, McCoy Johnson. Hitting .387 this year, 8 home runs, 9 doubles, 3 triples, 26 ribbies. He's on a 5-game hit streak. He just went deep against Brighton yesterday. Alta is tops in Region 6. Look at this play. Fly ball into left field. He tracks it down. Watch the cannon throwing it all the way to first base on a fly. Looks like Vlad Sr. out there. Gets the double play. One of his best games this season was against Woods Cross. A few weeks ago, he went 3 for 4, 2 doubles, and a triple. He's got just about as many walks as he has strikeouts this year, and I believe he's committed to Army, Larry. That's McCoy Johnson. Can't wait to watch him play in the bracket. We're talking boys volleyball. How about Mountain Ridge last night getting the 3-0 sweep of Harriman? Mountain Ridge advances to the semifinal. Clark Fowler had 20 kills in that quarterfinal match yesterday. They move on to play Lehi and Ashton Schule today. This is a great semifinal because you've got, you've got Lehi, you've got Lone Peak, and then you've got Bingham and Mountain Ridge. So many big hitters in all 4 of those teams trying to win the title. Bingham won it last year, but today, really looking forward to seeing Fowler versus Ashton Schule. Just a couple of killers. Bode Gaggero for American Fork, the defending champs in 6A, had a heck of a game in the season finale yesterday against Skyridge. He had 5 RBI and a couple of extra base hits, including a home run. He's on a 7-game hit streak and counting. He had a 2-home run game against Lehi just a couple of weeks ago. They're your Region 3 champs at 12-3 and are looking to keep it going.
Hey Andy, thanks for having me on. Our big expectations, is taking state. That's what we've always been about. And Jared, always tells us, our practices are so hard for a reason. That makes our games, feel loose and, just go have fun. And, that whole coaching staff is really about us and they love us. And, they push us to be our best every day in practice. So, it helps us, in our games, be more light and just trust our teammates and what we've worked for. And then some of these X-Factor guys, that don't get a lot of attention, I think, are Gavin Robinson, our second baseman. He's been killing the ball all year. Les' teammates, I love him. Just doing a great job for him, coming up big in what we need. And then another guy is Talon Willardson. He's been dealing on the mound. And the kid can also hit. He's been dicing all year, throwing strikes, just getting outs, helping our team out, and then, hitting. I think he has 4 bombs, and, just hit the ball hard really well all the time. It's not an easy out, so I think they're going to be a huge part in this playoff run, and, especially our bench and our whole team, just coming together and, being a team and being one and, trying to repeat this thing again. So thank you for having me on.
All right, the Bingham Miners got the extra inning win, 5-4 over Riverton. They won the series, won 2 out of 3 games. And how about Noah DeVroom on the mound yesterday? Also had 2 ribbies and a couple of doubles to help get the win for the Miners. He's got a 1.66 ERA on the mound this year. Bingham is led by Crew Dredge, who's batting .432 on the year, and Beckham Lindsay on the bump is 5-2 this season.
Good, good, good.
All right, Larry, we got a birthday boy today. Brendan Wood from West Jordan, the Jaguars. Brendan Wood has been bringing the wood all year long. He's hitting 397, 31 runs batted in, 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 3 home runs. He's got a 1256 OPS. His best game may have been a couple of weeks ago against West. He was 3 for 5 with 5 ribbies, a double, and a home run.
Hey, Andy, we appreciate all the kind words. My approach at the plate hasn't really changed a whole lot this season. I've kind of just been looking to get up there, work pitchers counts. I've had a lot of success hitting with 2 strikes this year, so kind of just letting pitchers pitch to me and play my game and kind of just looking to catch fastballs and put them gap to gap. That's really just been my approach this year, kind of just being patient and slowing everything down and just putting the ball in play and just doing the job when it matters. For the postseason, we've had not a whole lot of success in West Jordan's history, so we're excited to really just keep the momentum we've had going since the start of region, and we're really excited to get out there and really just show everybody what West Jordan baseball is all about. And so if we can keep this momentum we have, and I'm sure we'll find a lot of success. So we're really excited, and we're ready to get after it.
This segment is brought to you by Nets on Fire, the premier basketball facility in all of southern Utah. For tournaments, camp schedules, leadership trainings, go to netsonfire.org. Welcome back. It's The Rush. Thanks for being with us. We are thrilled to have Alessander Aldana, the head coach of the region champs Cyprus Pirates, with us. How's it going, Coach?
Oh, it's a privilege. Thank you for having me, Andy. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, it's so congratulations. I've been watching some of the videos. You sent me some of the videos of the celebration after you guys won region. Kind of take me through that, Coach, from your point of view, when you guys clinched the region title.
Well, we were expecting it, right? I mean, these boys worked so hard through the years, working. A lot of people don't see what is behind scenes, right?
Sure.
They just see the team go out there and winning, right? But it's so many sacrifices, so much hours and hours, mornings on the cold, on the rain, on the snow, right? These boys working hard, and this is the result, right? It was not easy. We had really great teams like West Jordan, Taylorsville, Kearns, right? This year that they compete, but my boys, they were focused on what we were doing, and then last game was last night, and it was amazing to see those boys get the win, right? Get the championship on the region. Yeah, really happy, really excited.
In just your second year as the head coach, what was it about this group? And you said from the beginning the hard work they put in, and when people aren't watching. What is it about this group that made them, able to achieve a championship?
Separate, they're hard workers, right? The culture of that everything is possible. They believe, right? No matter who we're playing against, if we believe everything is possible, right? And then never give up. Never give up. Go out there and compete. And no matter if you're down by 20. You'll be fighting, you'll be warriors, and then let's play until the last out, right? I mean, you never win until you last out, right? And then that's one of the things that these boys have. We have a really great young group of freshmen, 3 or 4 freshmen playing varsity this year. It was kind of a challenge because as a coach, you have to kind of trust those guys to play up, to give it opportunity.
Yes.
And then, when we give the opportunity, they show up, right?
Well, we did a segment, I think, last week on the program, and I can't remember names. You might have to help me.
Bode Densley.
Yes, Bode Densley. Yeah. You kind of had your upperclassmen studs, but then you had these 9th graders that you just talked about. One is a pitcher who's got one of the best ERAs in the state. Another is a hitter's batting over 500 as a ninth grader. Tell me about some of these young kids, Coach.
So Luciano Diaz is regional from Venezuela, right? He's a freshman. I've been knowing him for the last 2 years. He played on my academy, Future Stars,
Oh,
right? So I've
cool.
been trying to get him ready to play in high school. So his first year, I wasn't sure if he mentally, right, he's not only be a great pitcher, he's mentally, right,
Yeah.
have that to be there. And then we give an opportunity in a tough game against West Jordan. And then he just come up and show up. And then he said, give me the opportunity. And then I'll promise you, I'll make it happen. And then he did, right? And then after right now, I believe he's got one of the best numbers out there on the region. The other one is Neuker. Velasquez, Dunker Velasquez. He's a freshman too. Great player. He come from that academy too that we have. Great. I believe that guy is amazing hitter. Great outfielder. One of the best that I see. He got a really bright future. And the other one that we have is Braxton Valencia. He's another freshman. So he's on my third. He's the third pitcher. Same. I mean, it's a great group of boys. I'm excited. It's been a privilege for me to be be coaching those boys, and yeah.
Yeah. You got it sounds like the Pirates have some talent, for a long while now, coming through the ranks. And then I wanted to ask you about some of the guys that we spotlighted that last week, Brody Densley and then the Hidalgos.
Yeah. So Brody Densley, my boy, he got a scholarship. He's got a scholarship. He's been grow up so much as a player this last year. I believe last year he didn't have no home runs. This year, 1 home run. This year he has 6 home runs so far.
Wow.
And then he was like 4 or 5 because of the wind. It's the pace though he would have like 10. I mean, he's been growing great like a player mentally. I mean, he's been working so hard the last year. And I believe he's ready. He's ready for the next step on college. Rene Hidalgo and Rene, their brothers, they're twins. They're original from Venezuela too. We got the opportunity to have them since last year. And then they're amazing players too. Every time they go out there, they're thinking to win. They have the champion mentality. They go out there and trying to be top, and then they also, for me, it's a privilege too, right? To be their coach the last 2 years, and they also got the opportunity to get scholarships too. But amazing players, great players, great teammates, leaders. What can I say?
That's awesome.
It makes it easier as a coach when you have those kind of talents in from. So
seriously, yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on getting the Coach of the Month for the whole state in April, Coach. That's quite an honor. I was going to ask you about the upcoming playoffs, kind of your thoughts on the rest of the way now that the postseason's here for the Pirates.
Yeah, well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you for all those people that support me, right, to make that happen, right?
Yeah.
First of all, my family, my wife, it wouldn't be impossible without her, for example, right? She's been my support. She's one of the coaches.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, she's, she's one of the best training that I have on my academy, because, probably we have a big academy here in Utah in West Valley City called Future Stars Academy. And then she runs the Future Stars.
Oh, cool.
And then, but she's one of the coaches too from Cyprus.
Yeah.
And then
so you coach the players and then she coaches you, right, Coach? Is that how this works?
That's the way it's gotta be, right? I mean, I'm nobody without her.
Yeah.
And then she's my fire. She's everything that I do. She's always guiding me, do this, do that. I mean, I believe they line up. I believe these guys don't feel so many things that believe, oh, coach, he's coach, because I'm the face. But on the other side, I wanted to be thankful for her, for every single parent that support me, players, the community. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
The AD, the principal, it would be impossible without those falls. It would be impossible. About playoff, we already got the brackets, and then we're waiting until next week. We're waiting for Taylorsville or Skyline. Both great teams. It's baseball, right? We just gotta be ready and focus, and then just doing what we've been doing. It's another day.
Yeah.
It's another day, right?
Yeah.
So go out there and do what we've been doing for the last 20 years, right? For these kids, the last 50 years, right?
Yeah.
Go out there and play baseball, have fun.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations so far. Obviously, more to do in the postseason. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations for all your players. And I'm sure we'll be in touch as the playoffs kind of continue down the way, and hopefully we can get you in again soon.
Andy. Thank you very much. Thank you for what you're doing. It's an amazing job. I know you're the best.
Thank
you very much.
You're the man.
That's
Coach Aldana, Cyprus Pirates region champs, and heading into the playoffs next week. We're going to take a quick break on The Rush. We'll be right back. Send us your highlights, Andy at therushutah.com or anywhere on social media at The Rush Utah. It's The Rush Utah, high school sports every day.